in the heart of Texas in San Marcos. Welcome to Bobcat Stadium. Is there really anything better than immersing yourself in football all afternoon on a Saturday? And we continue with this one. It's the James Madison Dukes and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. The Dukes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Looking to throw on first down. Coming out aggressively. Got him downfield. Here he goes. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Texas State.
And they talked about his speed all week, but it's one thing to talk about. It's another thing to see it. You see that young man out wide, man. He can fly, and he runs right by the defense. They take a shot early, Palmer. They find the speedster, and he finds the end zone.
And I think the defensive coordinator right now is just kicking himself because you're right. I mean, they watched film all week long. You've seen this guy torch defenses. You cannot play coverages that allow this guy to take the top off and get behind your back line. That right there is just a big mistake defensively, a bad call, and kudos to the offense for finding the matchup and making them pay. Looks to me on that deep ball like he was forcing it a little bit. You got to be careful as a quarterback. You're not trying to outduel the other guy who just threw a touchdown pass. You're just trying to win the game. So just execute the plays. The ball goes to who it's designed to go to. If that means you got to turn around and hand it off, then that's what you got to do. But I think on that last deep ball, QB forcing it a little bit.
Second down, he'll throw it. Caught in the backfield. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Scooped it. Scored it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas State.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, and knocked it right down the middle. And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Here comes the Dukes offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
And that's absolutely going to be one of the keys to this football game. Keep the rabbit in the cage, man. Don't let him get outside that pocket, start bouncing out wide. That's where he'll do a lot of his damage with all that speed. That is a big key for this defense. Great job here early in the football game.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Dukes will punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Slips through the line. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Bobcats will hustle to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Obviously didn't like what he saw on first down, and they used a timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got it! They will score! Touchdown, Bobcats! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the second quarter yet. And this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. And he dropped it, just didn't work the thing all the way in.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
And back to the air on 2nd down. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments, considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things out, just not clicking the way they need to be.
Rushes on him. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And it's not panic time yet for this offense, but last week was a really bad performance. This week, starting off a little bit slow. They got to find some form of rhythm. They got to find some way, get a few first downs, get some playmakers involved, because right now they just seem out of sync.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. He might want another play. They'll start this drive going to the air. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Well, everything was going so well for this team early here in this game, and now all of a sudden they get a critical mistake. And you know how college football, David, is about momentum. What is their defense going to be able to do here now when they take the field?
You're right, man. The momentum swings so fast, and now this defense's job is to go out and stop it, right? Like, we made a mistake. You huddle the guys up, sudden change. Be aware they might take a shot down the field, but let's grab the momentum right back.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Motion from the wideout. Now on the option. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After the missed field goal, still down by 21 points, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make great. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads it left. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way...
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
That's an example of the offensive coordinator trying to be aggressive and trying to take a shot. Now, the offense isn't able to click on that play, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, it's important they continue to dial up these big plays. You want to stay aggressive, and you want to keep testing this secondary.
Thanks to grab. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offense.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. And the Bobcats moving quickly to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, that's exactly what this defense needs. They found themselves now in a hole. They're trailing. Got to get pressure on this QB. Can't give him time to get comfortable. They get to him, get the big sack. Maybe this gets them back in the football game.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength. Going long. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
The Bobcats decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. The kick is high and away and headed toward the sideline. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Here's Brown to begin the drive. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the 1st quarter.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. The Dukes will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Wants to return it. Makes a move. Bottled him up. Not a whole lot of room to run on that return, and that's how this period will come to an end. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work.
Ready. Ready to go.
The give to the single back. Got enough for the first. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Firing to the right, complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Corners are going to bail. Running inside, it's Brown. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage.
Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. The 30. 10. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Bobcats.
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
Skips away from pressure. Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so is the two-point conversion attempt. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. That last pick six after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
Ready, go.
To the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this defense had some matchups they felt really good about up front, and they won one right there, getting to the quarterback, creating a negative play, and they're going to need these guys to start winning more of those because they are finding themselves in a hole here early in the game.
Stepping to the right. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. They make the tackle at the 36. Let's see if they bring out the punt team. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. The offense changing the play. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Trying to make magic, turning it on. They run him out of bounds after a gargantuan gain on the play.
It's not fun playing defense. I got to cover these fast wide receivers all over the field. You're going to run tempo. You're going to spread me out. You're going to do all this stuff to me. And then it doesn't work, and you call a pass play, and then it turns into that because your quarterback's so special. This just isn't fun.
Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start on the ground with Brown. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on 4th down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gets drilled as he throws. The big pressure on 4th down, and they'll get it back.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long.
Booster. Here we go. Ready, go.
Back to pass. Going for the big play. Makes a deep grab. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Texas State. A great catch and run for 6. Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful. He's going to take a chance from midway in his end zone. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He'll start this drive going to the air. He's got it down the middle. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that one?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got...
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Well, they didn't let him get loose for a big return, but he still made the big play, and they'll take over at the 17. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's got an open man. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas State.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Back in motion, try to clear the picture. They'll run it from the gun. Found a little bit of running room on that one, but he's brought down and the clock continues to run. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off.
22, go!
We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin our wraparound with Clemson taking on the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. And it's Clemson looking to make it 3 straight victories to start the new year. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys. You got guys out of the portal. You put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
He unleashes a long one. Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And now this offense will take the field again. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Bobcats in the hurry up.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on.
He lost one down the sideline. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Got his man downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Dukes come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Behind the chains now on second and long. They'll run play action. Flushed out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds.
Man, this defense has just been all over these receivers all game long. They've made it so hard in this passing attack to find easy completions. There's a deep shot down the field. 2 guys go up for it, and the defense wins again. That's why they're winning this game late.
On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Now wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, looking to pass. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a fourth down stop.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. Last drive ended with an interception, and they can't afford to have that happen again. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. First grab of the season for this highly talented freshman. They believe he's just going to get better each and every snap. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to fire on second down. Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. He's going to look for a man on third and short. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, that's another completion. This quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
Catch in the middle. It's Reed. Brings him down at the 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a first down for this offense.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays, and you better change your looks up and try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to keep it in the air. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Bobcats! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
They get the score and a free trip to the ice bath after the game.
No doubt. Heck of a pass, though. To stand in there, know you're going to get smashed right in the face. I'll take the ice. I'll take the touchdown.
The snap sets up the throw. He's got the two-point conversion, and they build on that lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Tight end now in motion. Hand off for Brown. Could be an alley.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Now he's looking to throw it. They're working that left side. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. We've come to the break, and Texas State has the lead. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. So first down, we'll open up the final period. Trying play action. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far. And a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football, but they're not giving anything up. And another great job that time in coverage.
This time on target. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. The Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a big play. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And that was a game's worth of frustration right there on that pass. That was a bomb down the field, trying to get it all back because the offense just hasn't found a way to get much going. Still got the bagel on the scoreboard, and that's not what they expected. That's not what they're accustomed to when they play offense.
And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. James Madison's offense comes out ready to get this drive going. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Here's the pressure. Hit as he throws. Makes the grab. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're tripping.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And it's simply been that kind of day for this offense. They've had so many struggles, and at this point in the fourth quarter, you're trailing by a ton of points. The defense knows you're throwing it, and they're pinning their ears back, and they're getting after it, as you saw it on that sack there.
Off the play fake. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Sends it downfield. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Great place to start for this offense. Might be changing the route. Wants to throw on first down. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And it's been fun to watch this QB execute today because he's shown you a little bit of everything. He's shown you the fastball. He's shown you the changeup, the ability to throw to all parts of the field, and he's still taking shots. Even after having 4 touchdowns, you can tell they feel confident in him.
And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Here comes the Duke's offense, and we'll see what they have schemed up. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about...
He's going for it all. They went for it all on 1st down, didn't connect, but it gave the D something to think about. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And he's brought down after a nice game.
I love this by the offensive coordinator because as the game goes along, you see how are they going to line up when we line up in this? What coverage do they like to play? And then you can take advantage. You say, all right, the corner route is open. I'm going to hit it.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lobs it off the back foot. And the timing just a hair off. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got...
Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. They'll start this drive going to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he tried to take the top off with the first play of the drive and got nothing to show for it. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Hits him in stride inside the 10. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Well, it hasn't been easy, but I'm impressed with what this quarterback has been able to do today, going up against a defense that really had his number. David, he got hit over and over again, took a couple sacks. He's turned it over a few times, but you can't talk enough about the composure and the poise and the resiliency of this upperclassman quarterback finding a way to get it done.
A lot of times you get hit, you start seeing ghost, it speeds you up, and you don't have the ability to do this, to finish the game. But, dude, the toughness, the resilience, the adversity, this is a guy that's played a lot of football, and because of that, he didn't blink, he didn't flinch, and he just finished this game for his offense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. And the Dukes come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on 1st down. Finds his tight end. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The completion picked up 6 yards on 1st down, now 2nd and 4. Now the play fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the pass is dropped and incomplete, and that's going to do it. The clock has struck 0, and the ball game is over. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play in most